Welcome to Greatness Quest. I'm Trevor Crane, and every week I bring you someone extraordinary as an entrepreneur and business leader. And this week is Jennifer Dowd. Say hi, Jen.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here. And let me run through this awesome bio. You've probably seen Jennifer Dowd on The Celebrity Apprentice with Donald Trump, where she was a special, you were a judge twice, right? In 2009 and 2011?
Yes, correct.
Very cool. Someone who's rubbed elbows with Mr. Trump. She's also been a top Hall of Fame. She's in the top 100 Hall of Fame of direct sales and network marketing, top 100 earners in the... Tell me a little bit about that so they know, because you know your bio there and I don't.
It's the top 100 lifetime earnings in network marketing or direct sales. So that top 100 Hall of Fame. Top
100 Hall of Fame. She is the Senior Vice President of in ACN, and that's the top level in your company. And you actually work with your husband, Darren. I don't know why I'm not including him in this, but that's excellent.
Yes, we do. We work together.
and
we love it.
I'm sorry?
I said we work together, and we love that we work together.
All right. I've heard, well, my wife and I work a lot together, and sometimes people are like, maybe that's not a good thing. And I said, no, we love it. We have meals together, we work together, we share the stage together, we run programs together, and we love it. And you guys apparently do too, with the smile on your face.
Yes, we love it.
That's cool.
We love it.
Last thing here about Jen's success is that Jennifer has been in the top Circle of Champions, which is the top earners in her company, for 7 years in a row, and also featured on the Success from Home magazine on 7 different magazines. That also shows you some longevity of success here. So Jen, thank you for being here.
You're welcome. I'm excited to be here with you today.
Well, the cool thing about today, it is a brand new series that I'm doing called The Next Big Thing. And you're my first guest for The Next Big Thing. And I wanted to bring you here to share your story because you got involved in ACN when it was the next big thing, but nobody knew about it. And people need to have the next big thing so you can take advantage of opportunities and like ride it, you know, and it's instead of going against the grain. So talk to me a little bit about your success and when you got started, because that's a really great story about your when you found your next big thing.
Okay, it is. It's an exciting story. So my husband and I were business owners about 9 years ago of a book fair company. We'd been business owners for about 10 years, and, you know, it was great. It was fine. But the reality was we have 4 kids, and that business kept my husband gone from our house about 100 hours a week. So family-wise, it wasn't jiving with the way that we wanted to show up as parents for our children. And so we started looking at all kinds of business options. We were looking at owning a franchise, possibly eventually having several locations for time leverage to have more time with our family. And we were invited to look at ACN while we were in a quest for the perfect franchise to become a part of. And so it's kind of funny. I never pictured myself doing network marketing. I actually never thought I would. But just like almost everybody that starts network marketing, I was invited by a friend to go check something out. And so I did, and I didn't even want to like it. I really didn't. But I got in front of the information, and I was blown away. I was blown away that Trump was endorsing the company. That lent a lot of credibility. The company had been in business for 14 years. That said a lot, sounded like stability there. But it was what they were rolling out that literally dropped my jaw, okay? And what it was is ACN had just, so we got to back up 9 years ago. So remember the days when we didn't have smartphones, there was no FaceTiming, there was no, even Skype and doing a Skype conversation, it was all bad. Like it was, you know, voice over IP was a new technology. So everything was really broken and weird when you were doing video talking. And so I went to this ACN presentation, and I saw a solution to a problem that I believe human beings didn't even know they had. So sometimes we know that we're lacking something, and sometimes we don't even know that we're lacking something in our life. And I believe in business, when you can get a hold of solving a need or a problem that people have that they currently really don't have a solution to, it's really powerful. It's powerful to have a solution to a need, but when you can tap into a need that's very heartfelt that they're not even realizing is a need because they think the solution is an impossibility, it's really cool. So what I saw was a video phone, like a video home phone. I might have one on my desk. I do, but I don't know if I dare reach around and grab it. Should I?
No. Oh, do you have it where you can just grab it?
Anyway.
It does. Well, we know it sounds so like...
But it was pretty cool, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just thinking how crazy it is that that's 9 years ago. It's hard to relate because I'm thinking we now have video phones on... We have a video on phone on every device, but 9 years ago it wasn't there.
Right. And so I saw the presenter was having a conversation. They'd hooked that video phone up to the big screen in a big hotel room, and they were conversing with family across the United States face to face. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is such a problem that people have. If you have a husband that's gone a lot, like mine was, they're not saying goodnight to their kids face to face. They're not able to be face to face and have that eye-to-eye connection to ask their kids, how was your day? Moms that live across the country that want to see their grandkids. Parents who have kids that are missionaries across the world. And it's just like amazing. So here we are, a new technology that has not hit the masses, a solution to a major problem. And in my mind, I'm saying, oh my gosh, I just found a purple cow. Everybody is going to want this.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, Jen, and when we come back, I know you're going to give us some secrets about how people can take advantage of the next big thing so they can ride that profit roller coaster. Back watching Greatness Quest, I'm Trevor Crane here with Jennifer Dowd, and when I was first introduced to Jennifer, it was through a good friend of mine who makes over $10 million a year. And we've had a chat on the phone. He said he was going to go into business with Jen, and he said, I want you to pay attention to a couple of things with her. He goes, make sure you treat this conversation very seriously because she has taught me more about making money like passively and residually than almost anybody I've talked to in the last, like he gave me a period of time, I don't remember right now. But he said, pay attention to Jen. She's brilliant. And today is not just Greatness Quest, but this is the first episode where I'm sharing with you the next big thing. And Jennifer and her husband Darren were awesome taking advantage of the next big thing when video phones were first coming out. And then they made millions because they rode the trend. So this is about the next big thing and how people watching, you watching right now, can go ahead and take advantage of the next big thing and how important it is for you to be like fully committed. We're going to talk about your secrets to success here. So where were you? You were telling us, pick us back up where you left off, if you remember.
What was that?
Can you pick back up? You were telling your story. You said you got a chance to work with Trump. You found out that video phones were going to solve a problem, and then we had to take a quick break. So bring me back to where, so we can wrap this sucker up.
Okay, well, it was amazing. It was amazing. We thought, I just knew. I knew. I started digging in and reading, and I knew video technology eventually was going to be available on our cell phones. Mm-hmm. And I literally was telling people all over, you guys have got to get involved with this technology. In the next 5 years, it's going to be weird to not be able to see who you're talking to, even on your cell phone. What if you could, call your teenagers and say, show me where you are, right? Like, that would have been horrible, by the way. Anyway, but...
Well, hold on. Let me interject, because I got to ask you a question, though, because you said you were looking at a business and you were going to invest in a franchise. You were going to do some different things so that you could bring Darren home because he was out working all the time, right? And, like, if somebody's looking at their next opportunity, how did you choose and what would you recommend someone if they're looking at, like, okay, what's that next big thing?
Well, I would look for, number one, a purple cow. If we're driving through, it's a book called The Purple Cow. Go get it and read it. It's incredible. It's a business book. But if you're driving along on a road trip and you see, 100 miles of cows, nobody's looking at the cows anymore. We shouldn't probably all go invent a new aspirin today. Aspirins are done. There's 24 on the shelf. But if we passed a field of purple cows, everybody would stop and say, holy crap, what is that? And everybody's paying attention, right? So we always want to be looking in business for a purple cow. Anytime you recognize one, I would say stop and find out exactly how you can capitalize on that right there. What is that thing that everybody doesn't have that's going to grab everybody's attention? They're going to say, holy crap, how can I have that? How can I be involved in that? Mm-hmm. How can I make money on that? And really capturing that before it gets to the masses is where all the money is at. And that's what we did. We captured, we saw an opportunity, we committed, we gave it everything we had. We knew that, hey, as we're going along building, we have the ability to also affect some other lives if we're practicing a franchising opportunity.
Let me interject, because you said something, I think, in the first segment where you talked about you saw a problem. When you saw the video phone, you said, wow, that solves that stood out to you as a purple cow, but that solves a problem that maybe people didn't even know they had. But you automatically had the solution and the problem, so you were excited because the public didn't know they had an issue, but you were excited because you recognized, oh my gosh, that solves a problem. So there was two parts to this that you were, am I right? Because that was something you skipped over.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So that's a key here on like that purple cow, and you saw a problem that can be solved, because I think money is attracted to problems. Like when I solve problems every day in my business as a consultant. So I'm looking, when someone says they have a challenge, I just get excited because there's an opportunity to solve a problem. And the bigger problem you solve, the more money you get to make. So that's awesome.
One of my mentors told me one time when I was frustrated about solving a lot of problems, he said, the more problems you're solving, the more money you're making. Just have your goal be to be a professional problem solver, and you'll be set for life.
I love that. I love it. So help me with, we talked a little bit about your secrets to success, or what your advice would be for people. And actually, you know what? I want to give away our gift, because you're watching Jennifer Dowd here, and we're talking about the next big thing. If you go to greatnessquest.com/Jen, we're going to give away the mystery box. I don't know.
The mystery box.
The mystery box. So Jen has got a brand new, cool new next big thing that she can't share with us right now live, but you'll find out about it if you go to greatnessquest.com/Jen, and you can find Jen on her website. What's your new website, Jen? It's
JenDowd.com.
Gosh, that's so challenging for me to remember. JenDowd.com.
I know.
Do you have a Twitter handle? Do you Twitter, and do you have?
Oh yeah, Facebook, Instagram. I'm not too much of a Twitterer, but Instagram and Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So people can reach out to you and find you, and you're going to find out what the mystery box here, so you can see what Jen's up to next, which is very, very cool. But talk to me. We've got a little bit of time here to get your secrets to success. I asked you before we started recording our call, if you were to tell a friend, a family member, someone that you were working with, a business partner, what are the 1, 2, or 3 things that they gotta do to be successful? Because you didn't just see an opportunity, have an idea. You and your husband took some huge action and created some phenomenal results that are out of the ordinary. So what would be one of those points? You started telling me about it, but I want to just get it in chunks.
Okay, so the first one would be commit 100%, and I call it close the back door. So many years ago, I went to a training. It was actually a marriage training where they talked about if you did not have a back door in marriage, if you had to stay married because there was no such thing as divorce, most of us would work much harder at making that marriage a good thing. If we knew we had to be there no matter what, then why not make it good and give it all we got? Sometimes if the back door is cracked, it leaves a reason to not give everything to a situation. And so we just translated that to business. We said, hey, as long as we have that back door cracked, we're really not committed. So what we're going to do is we're going to close up this back door in business. We're going to pretend, even though we have another business, that income doesn't count, and like our livelihood completely depends on us giving us everything we've got. We closed the back door. We gave 10 times the effort that we thought we needed to, and voila. here we are.
We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Greatness Quest with Trevor Crane and Jennifer Dowd. Hey, welcome back. I'm Trevor Crane. You're watching Greatness Quest on the Whatever It Takes Network, and I have my special guest today for, oh, and by the way, this is not only you're going to meet Jennifer Dowd again, and you're tuning back in, but this is about the next big thing, what you need to do to profit in a big way, and she's given us her success secrets. We just covered commit. We're going to talk about 2 more, but we get to do something pretty cool. I have a video to show you about Jen and her family and some of their success and her husband flying a plane, so check this out now.
Basically, I've been a hard worker my whole life, and was in a situation about 3 or 4 years ago where I'd been a business owner for about 10 years and kind of came to a point in my life to where I worked very hard, but not having any time with the family.
I had this bright idea that if we were willing to make a 2-hour commute into the San Francisco Bay Area every day, we could make 2 to 3 times the income. So that's really what we did. And for the first little bit, it seemed pretty good. But after a while, we realized, what did we do? Here we are making a better income, but now having no time together with our 4 kids. And really, it was just getting to be a frustrating situation.
Finally came to a point where I wanted to get home with the family and was really looking for a vehicle to do that.
I was actually contacted by one of my best friends about ACN. She said, we found this incredible business. You've got to check it out. Pretty much blew her off for 3 months. And then eventually she actually called me from an international training event with ACN, and I could hear the excitement in the background on the phone. And basically, I realized they were moving on with this with or without us, and I really didn't want to go visit them in a year. Oh man, I wish I would have. So we figured the smartest thing we could do is to go check it out. We knew the most expensive thing any of us can own is a closed mind, and pretty much fell in love with it the minute we saw it. Well, the great thing for us was that our friends that introduced us to ACN had had success very, very quickly. They had an incredible work ethic, and so they'd been able to replace the income that they were currently making working with the company for just a few short months. And so our goal was just to do exactly what they did. And in fact, in 4 months, we did reach a position with the company that not only replaced Darren's income, but doubled it. One of our favorite things to do is we love to go boating with our kids, and so, you know, being able to take that boat out several times during the week with the kids and boat all day long when there's no traffic at the lake.
The awesome thing about it is it's not only freedom, but it's choices now. Before, I didn't get to choose. It wasn't a choice about the traffic and the commuting, and it's just the day that I had to put in. And now, we have choices every single day, and we can swim in the pool longer. You know, we can hang out together as a family. So there's just a lot of choices and options for me. Working out of the home and in an awesome home-based business, it just creates where every single minute of the day you can have choices in what you can do with the family or not do, or when you're going to work and when you're not going to work.
Just all of us being able to jump in the pool together and play a quick game of pool volleyball or whatever. You know, there's times that, you know, the kids are out in the pool, and our work day, this is kind of crazy, but our work day consists of sitting on a floaty chair with our cell phone in our hand in the pool, making phone calls while the kids are playing in the pool. I mean, that's pretty rough.
So I hope you guys liked that video. I thought it was very cool to see Jen with her family. And I like the cannonballs, by the way, into the swimming pool.
You like that?
I did. So talk to me. What are the success secrets that you would give someone you truly care about if they wanted to be successful in business and they find that next big thing? You said number 1, commit, close the back door. Kind of like burning the boats, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then number 2, I would say be in cause. Be in cause no matter what business we're doing, or no matter whatever cause we're out promoting, we have the ability every moment of our life to make an impact for positive everywhere we go, to uplift human beings in every situation, to truly add value to everybody we come in contact with. And so if you can be aware that you're not out just selling an idea, selling a service, but that it's really our responsibility to make this world a better place, add love, happiness, joy to every situation that we can be around, then not only can you feel good about the business that you're doing, but you can feel good about the impact that you're making in the world while you're going about your business. And people are much more open to your vision in what you're creating if they feel connected to you and you're making everything a better situation for them. So if they walk away from you feeling, man, I feel empowered, I feel like I can be more, I feel happier, I feel like more of a human being than I did before I was around you, it's a contagious situation. People want to be a part of that. They want to be a part of what you're doing. And they're open to your vision. Not only are they open to it, but they want to go out and create it with you oftentimes. And when you get several people together who all have a goal to uplift the human spirit and do good things in this world while they're doing business, there is a synergy that is absolutely unstoppable that happens. So that's my success tip number 2.
Well, you know, my wife talks about you every time you guys connect, and you guys connect on text or you have a phone call. She always comments to me that you are the most happy, loving person she's ever met, and you make her happy every time you guys communicate, even with a simple text. And when you guys first connected, and she'd tell me, like, Jen just tells me she loves me all the time.
I do love her. She's amazing.
Well, I think this is really cool because you mentioned this as being contagious. So Robin likes to hang out with you because you just make her feel good. I like to hang. You can't talk to Jennifer Dowd without smiling because you're already smiling. So it sounds like you're saying, hey, you said the difference between cause and effect, right? You can go ahead and whine about stuff and then no one's going to want to hang out with you. Or you can just be cool, and more people are going to want to hang out with you. I know I'm breaking it down. You said it so much better. I'm like a caveman when it comes to it. But I feel like do you have any strategy there? Because why do you always have a damn smile on your face?
Well, okay, because life is a choice. We can live in the positive or we can choose the negative. I mean, you know that. It's like if you have a sales appointment today, okay, and that appointment cancels, what is your choice going to be? Well, I can go home and I can sulk and be like, ugh, right? Or I can stay in cause and I can pick up the phone and I can make another appointment. Or maybe I can still go meet with that person even though they don't have somebody for me to meet with. I can go and sit with them and help them make calls for another appointment. It's all a choice. Everything we choose to do, whatever that outcome is, we get to make a new choice based on the choice we made. And so if you can live in cause and everything you do is moving forward, moving your business forward, moving the people around you forward, that's where magic is found. It really is. And I'm going to give you a warning. It's not going to work to go out and be nice to people so that your business is better. You truly need to be caring about people because they can smell a phony a mile away. And that would be my 3rd business tip for you is work in your strength zone. My strength absolutely is that I love people. I completely love people. I love to help people see the greatness inside of them, and that's a passion of mine. So it's very easy for me to do what I'm telling you. I naturally pretty much see the good in people, and it gives me, like, it makes my little heart sing and dance when I can go into a situation and add value to somebody. I love it. So whatever your strength zone is, now my husband's strength zone is that, well, he has a lot of really great qualities, but one of his is he is amazing at getting things done. He's incredible at it. He has a list every day, and every day that list is accomplished and it's finished. So it's pretty cool because I can go out and I can create lots of love, lots of vision, lots of feel good, lots of everybody wants to be a part of this. And on the backside, he's getting all the logistical things done. He's kind of like I'm kind of the Tasmanian devil, and he's behind me with the broom sweeping up the dust. So we're a great pair, and he loves people too. I'm not saying he doesn't, and he's incredible when he's out on the forefront. But we also know that organization is not my forte. People is my forte. Organization is a stronger suit for him than it is for me. So we've both chosen to work in our strength zones, and that's worked really good for us. So rather than me saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to attack organizational tasks, I'm going to be the list doer. See, I'm not good at that. So even if I work at that, I'm only going to become good. Whereas if I say, hey, what I'm great at is people, I'm going to work on my people stuff, well, I'm going to become extraordinary at that. So if you work in a zone that's not your strength zone, you're probably only ever going to be good. Whereas if you work in your strength zone, you can expect to become extraordinary at something and really become the very best at your game.
I love it. And we have some similarities here. I mean, I wouldn't call myself the most organized guy on the planet, but compared to my wife, like you and her are the same. Everywhere my wife goes, like everybody loves my wife. It's hard to... You know, some people are not, I believe, crazy people. There are crazy people out there who are not a Trevor fan. Now, I don't know why that's the case. But
I don't know that either. You are one of the most extraordinary people I have ever met. And you and Robin together, you are a force to be reckoned with. You are quite the little dynamic duo.
Well, thank you very much. I think we are pretty powerful. So are you and Darren. And I like the fact that you shared the organization. My wife has like an affliction. She just can't stand it. She actually hired a friend of hers to come in and help her get organized. And the organizer wanted to coach my wife how to be more organized. And my wife's like, I just want you to do it. like this. I'm going to be me. Right? My wife is great in front of an audience. She's great with people. She's just like you in that. And she just has a way of connecting with people in her strengths and her weaknesses. And I think that's what people want to see. They don't want to see your BS. Like you said, if you try to just be a nice person to get something, they can smell it. But it's an interesting dynamic that you and your husband tag team that as well. And a great observation, because a lot of people are doing a job or they've had a business and they hate it. And they think because they struggle at organization, let's say, they got to get better at it. So they'll take an organization class and they'll take an accounting class and they'll do what you love and do what your how do you call it? You said your strength zone versus your weakness zone or whatever.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And it's a great tip on the next big thing, because when you choose the next big thing, whatever that is, and I want to hear a little bit more about your mystery box before we shut down here about what your next big thing is. And by the way, you can find out what it is, because we're not going to tell you today because Jen is not allowed to share with us yet what she's got. This is the first of several The Next Big Thing episodes, and you'll get the freebie, the gift that we're going to give at greatnessquest.com/Jen. So you can go there now to sign up for that, and we'll send it to you. Maybe by the time you watch this video, that's going to be available. So go there now. Maybe you already know. But yes, tell me, what's this next big thing? Like, what are you up to next?
Well, this next big thing is something absolutely extraordinary. And it is actually a major need that we as consumers have. Just like we needed to see who we were talking to, but there wasn't an affordable solution at the time for that. There is now an affordable solution to a very large need that not only we need, but that our world needs, our planet needs. And as of right now, only about 5% of the population is enjoying this solution. And analysts are saying in the next 5 years, the masses will have it. Okay, so this is that zone you want to be in. It's business and timing. So really, when we got a hold of video technology, it was really a 5-year run before the masses had it. Everybody had it on their cell phone. We were all FaceTiming on our iPads, all that. And I just knew it. Instinctively, I knew it. So follow your gut. There's another little business tip for you.
Right.
But when I got a hold of this new little something that I will reveal to you next time, okay, I knew. I'm like, oh my gosh, here's the 5-year run again. People are going to make millions and millions and millions and trillions of dollars in this industry, capitalizing on something, getting out to the masses. That's a massive need, a major solution, allows people to have more control of their life, and is now actually free. It's free. People can get it for free. It doesn't even cost anything. So not only is it affordable, it's free. And it is something that people used to have to pay tens of thousands of dollars for. So it's very, very exciting. And you're going to have to stay tuned. You can go to my website, jendowd.com, and it will be on there.
That's great, Jen. And thank you for your tips today. So just to wrap things up, Jennifer Dowd has made millions with her husband. Not 1 year, not 2 years, but multiple, I don't know, for a decade, now the better part of a decade, been featured in top-selling magazines, but met Donald Trump, been a guest on his TV show, and the secrets that she just gave me, because we talk as though we're family, and Jennifer treats everybody that she connects with, and I know that you do business with, in a really caring, loving way. And I said, what are the nuggets? So number one, can you just rehash your nuggets so I'm not talking the whole time? What are these 3 nuggets of the next best thing so people can make their millions and whatever that is for them?
Yes, so number one, recognize the purple cow when you see it and figure out how you can be a part of it.
Oh, that's
making the purple cow available to the masses, okay? Number 2, commit all the way. Close your back door. Number 3, you're going to have to cast major vision about where that industry is going or where that product is going. So this is the best way I've found to do it, is make sure that you're aware everything you do has an effect on somebody else and something else. Everything you're doing is either leaving a positive or a negative experience. And so be out there creating positive experience. Be in cause. You know, you get knocked down, great. Get up. Figure out how you can turn it into a positive and truly find value in your brothers and sisters that are on this planet with you. I believe one of our responsibilities is to help each other see the greatness inside of us. And so if you can be around doing your business, but everybody you come in contact with, try to add value to them and make them walk away feeling like $1 million bucks, they're going to be open to your vision. They're going to want to know what you know. Okay? So that is number 2. Be contagious. Okay? Be contagious. Share your vision while you are.
Well, I'm going to help you because it looks like the purple cow is kind of like our bonus one at the top, because I think we've got 4, because it was purple cow, commit, that you're at cause versus effect, and now we're in the last one. So I just cleaning up the numbers.
Oh, you're awesome. It's all good. And the last one is work in your strength zone. Identify what that is. What are you passionate about? What do you love? Is it numbers? Is it people? Whatever it is, and then become amazing at that. Work on growing that, improving that. Read a lot. Listen a lot to people who have perfected that, and just watch where you go. You're going to soar like crazy.
You know, sometimes, Jen, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir because this show, Greatness Quest, by the way, thank you so much for being here today. You are a complete, powerful, feminine example of greatness, and you stand for that every day, so thank you very much. The people that are watching right now are people that are committed to the same thing. They're here because they want to improve their business. They want to improve their life. They're watching the Whatever It Takes Network because it's all business, help, get ahead, take your life to the next level. So I think we are preaching to the choir, but thank you so much for these tips because I'm taking notes at every interview that I do, so I got it. Even though I sometimes don't know if I can read my own handwriting afterwards, but I got it. I can read it.
Well, I love it. It's an honor to have been on your show with you, and congratulations to you, your book, everything you are doing. You also have made an incredible impact on my life, and I feel very blessed to call you my friend.
Well, thank you, Jen. That means a lot, and I want to have you and maybe Darren back again so you can tell us what's in the mystery box. Go to greatnessquest.com/Jen to get the mystery box, or we'll find out. She'll give you something cool and tell you what's Jen's next big thing. So you're watching Greatness Quest. Hold on, one more. Any last words of wisdom before we jump, Jen?
just go out in the world and be great. That's what I would say. You have a choice. Go be great. Be a great parent. Be a great sister. Be a great brother. Be a great friend, daughter, son. And just go light up the world. Everybody has the choice to turn the on switch on. Just go do it.
Go do it. And my daughter gave me this coffee cup. I drink out of it when I have my interviews here on the video thing. So be a great dad. Be a great mom. Whatever it is for you. Right? Got to be the world's greatest dad, the world's greatest mom, the world's greatest whatever.
That's the best title in the world right there. That's the best title. World's greatest dad. What more would you ever want?
I know. I'm going to write that book someday. Because that's what the world's greatest dad. For dad.
You should do that. Do it. I think you should do that, actually.
Because
there's your next book idea.
I think it's awesome. So thank you so much for your time. You're watching Greatness Quest on Whatever It Takes Network. Every week, I'm bringing you someone extraordinary to help you get ahead in your business and your life. You can take their success secrets, implement it, and unleash it in your life. And this is the first series of The Next Big Thing. So tune in again. Look for part 2 of The Next Big Thing on Greatness Quest. And we'll see you soon. Bye, Jen. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Trevor.